Well, summer is here, and you may be looking for healthier and lighter options, but cooking at home, that's one of the healthiest ways you can eat, but so many of us are tired of doing that. So we have some ideas for you. For more on this, we're now joined by registered dietitian Jaelin. When I say we, I mean you. So thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Kelly.
I mean, this is so important. I think we gravitate towards fresh produce anyways. When it gets hotter, it's just so much lighter. But for me, I find the issue is remembering to eat everything in my different vegetable or food drawers in the fridge.
Yeah, that's right. So one of my tips for lightening up the summer is actually by making produce front and center. So you want to make sure that you see it. Now, on the flip side, with our comfort foods and everything like our chips and our cookies, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind. We'll put those in the cupboard. We won't look at them. But when you have things out there in front of you, you're more likely to eat it. And then produce gives us a lot of things like fiber, essential vitamins, and nutrients that fill us up and actually help to really lighten things up that we're eating during summer.
Is there any fruits that you really love, or vegetables, I should say, too, in the summer months that you go towards?
Oh, honestly, I love all fruit, Kelly. I think watermelon is great. You know what? I think all produce is good. Just try to get more of it in your diet because it's actually really good for us in terms of filling us up and then giving us lots of good fiber.
Yeah, it's also good too just to shop seasonally, like what's in season. And you mentioned watermelons. That's a great one.
Yes, watermelon. So another thing is we're also getting more active during the summer, right? A lot of people are getting more active. They've been sedentary for the last couple of months, but they want to get moving again. So this is why I like to say you want to make sure you fuel properly, right? So what people don't understand often is people often say protein after a workout, but it's actually important to have carbohydrates as well. So carbs and protein. Now, carbohydrates help to replenish the glycogen stores and in your muscles, and protein helps with muscle recovery. Now, that's also why I say to go for whole grains, things like your barley, your quinoa, your oats, your whole wheat products, because they have fiber and B vitamins and iron that are good for us. And here in Ontario, we actually have 28,000 grain farmers that grow our grains locally. So what does a healthy post-workout snack look like? Well, so carbs and protein, right? So if I have a bowl of oatmeal is my carb, and then Greek yogurt here on top is going to be like my protein, right? Just some strawberries for extra, fiber and nutrients. If we're having something like a whole grain bagel, have a whole grain bagel with tuna salad. Tuna is our protein and the bagel is our carb. And we also have something like edamame. Edamame is actually a great post-workout snack because it's high in protein, fiber, and carbohydrates. That's great to replenish the glycogen stores and help to refuel our muscles.
And it's delicious, so win-win-win. I want to talk to you too about food prepping because this just makes things so much easier down the line, but it can be a bit of a pain to make yourself do.
Yes, so this is why I like to say you prep once, but you eat 2, 3, or 4 times. So you only do one meal at a time. So a lot of nutrition and weight loss coaches will tell you to meal prep, but I know how hard it is for all of you. So just do one thing, and this time we'll do maybe a salad in a jar. Now you want to put the dressing on the bottom, and then you want to put your lettuce on the top. And that way, when you go and you dump it in the bowl, the salad doesn't make the lettuce soggy, and then what's on the bottom ends up on top. But very easy to do, and it's just one thing. So focus on one meal. Maybe it's going to be your lunch, and then prep it once, no cooking required, and then it's good for another 3 or 4 days.
Okay, I love that. I never even thought of that. That's such a great tip. Well, actually, all of them are. So, Michelle, thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me, Kelly.
I'm going to keep all my fruit out and make sure I eat that. Hide the cookies. And also eat more carbs. You were just the bearer of all the good news today.
Protein and carb post-workout, you need it.
All right, protein too. Okay. Michelle, thank you. That's Jaelin. She's a registered dietitian joining us with some tips to lighten up your diet this summer. Well, Raptors fans can circle August